And about keeping promises. So once again, the person who told me that his friend, who was also in Mormon church, would give me a call. Later on, he asked me if his friend called me, and I said no. So he said that he would ask him again. Oh, and guess what? No calls. Then there was a guy. I looked at him and I said that he looked like Polish. He did not like the idea of looking like Polish, and he said that he was Swiss, I believe. And then it turned out that his family, his name, his surname was I won't tell it here. And even though I did not hear that name before, I had a feeling that it must have been Polish, and Polish old name. So I told him that, and he said no, that his name was Prussian. I was feeling so strongly about my feelings about his name that I looked it up on the internet, and his name happened to be Polish. Why did he didn't he didn't like the idea of me calling him Polish, or that his name was Polish? Well, then I realized that in Poland, how many people would like to be called Romanians, Gypsies? Probably those people in Western European countries from this church, Mormon church, they have a strong, I would say, that they, not that they dislike us, but they feel very much superior towards Eastern European citizens. I feel probably they don't know anything about Eastern Europe, and they put all citizens into one category, second-class citizen, even worse, maybe third-class citizen. So that's why he didn't like my comment about his name being Polish, and about him looking like Polish. I told him that he should be proud, because that was what I learned about was an old Polish name, and that time Poland was a great country, powerful great country, much more powerful than other countries in Europe. Well, but to him it didn't matter. So this guy, he promised me, he was playing some music on the piano, and in Poland we don't have good musical notes to play nice tunes. So actually play only something that you cannot impress other people, mostly classical music. I'm not saying that I don't like classical music, but sometimes I would like to play something nice, like lounge music. But you won't buy this kind of notes to play this music in Poland. So I asked him, because I would buy if there were any. I asked him to make me a copy of a few tunes. He promised he would bring me to church, and I told him, listen, I know other people from your church, and I'm not a prophet, but I have a feeling that you won't keep your promise. And he said that if only I come to the church, he promises he would bring me the musical notes. Somehow, I don't know, even though I'm not a prophet, I knew he wouldn't keep his promise, and that's why I took all the material that I got from Mormons and left it in the car. Because I wanted to give that back to them. I mean, you cannot deal with people who don't keep promises. I mean, within two months, they made 5-6 promises, and oh, here is what I got. That's it, something like that. The person found me a job. So later on, he said once again, if I got the message on the phone, the text on the phone, I didn't. So he wrote a name of a recruitment company, and yeah, and another. What is that? Another information where I can find the job. And then, since then, I felt that he was avoiding me. Even when I visited his place, he was not in the living room with the rest of us. So back to this person who promised me the musical notes. I showed up, as I said once again, was almost sure, if not 100% sure, that he would not keep the promise. I took all the material to give it back to the Mormons, their Book of Mormon, and some teaching materials, and I approached this guy and asked him about the musical notes, and he said he had forgotten, and he said, I know what you're gonna say. I told him, you know, I'm not a prophet, but I told you you would not bring me the musical notes. I don't even know if he apologized or not. I went back to the car, took the stuff, the books that they gave to me to learn about their religion, gave it back to them and told them never to. He apologized. Another person apologized. I explained to him that they cannot keep promises and how they can promise heaven to us. And he said nobody is perfect, and I said it's not about being perfect, it's about simple decency. And